TT's doing great PR work for Casey, and I think we're going to see the fruits from that later this week. She's piecing things up with the ladies.
So thank you. I really appreciate you for that.
Let's have fun.
Yeah, let's have fun.
Let's do our thing.
She's letting Melanie know what Sincere was up to for Mora.
Bryce and Zach were definitely on their best behavior.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
so if they was on their best behavior, how was Sincere? What happened?
I don't know if she's been on like a game show, not a game show, but on a reality TV show like this before, but she's playing one hell of a game, getting the smoke off her man's back and putting it on somebody else. But here are some quick thoughts of this overall, the last few days of Love Island, Friday till today. Listen, Casey's been a topic of discussion, him and Anaya. Here's what I'm going to say to this. Casey, the issue isn't that you picked TT or came back. That's not the problem. That's Love Island. You're supposed to do that. But it's the way you went about things. It's the way you spoke about Anaya, the comments you made, you know, when she's not around.
The way you went about it, do you feel like the things you said and did were respectful towards Anaya? Because you could have pursued TT without being disrespectful to Anaya.
Exactly.
How was I being disrespectful?
You don't remember nothing that happened in Casa?
Oh.
Exactly. And then you know what? When you got
And it comes off like you didn't like her, or you maybe only wanted her just for her body. Yes, we're gonna keep bringing up the grandma comment, grandma, because it looks real bad. Or just even you bringing up no one was at my door. Ariana, can you believe that?
Even when the fucking first day, nobody picked me. You feel me? Let's not forget that part.
We didn't know you.
Like, why are you holding grudges for something that happened on episode 1 when you had plenty of time to recouple? It just doesn't look good. So you using that as part of your reasoning for why you went with TT, it looks real weak. So it's not so much that you pick TT, you're playing the game, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do, but it's just your comments, the conversations you and Corbin are having. You guys are having convos that sometimes and be feeling like, do you guys not know the camera's on? You know, it just comes off that way. So at least for me, I don't have an issue with him picking TT. If that's what he likes, that's what he likes. But I will say this. TT's doing great PR work for Casey, and I think we're going to see the fruits from that later this week. She's piecing things up with the ladies.
So thank you. I really appreciate you for that.
Let's have fun.
Yeah, let's have fun.
Let's do our thing.
You know, getting some rapport there. She's letting Melanie know what Sincere was up to for Mora.
Bryce and Zach were definitely on their best behavior.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
so if they was on their best behavior, how was Sincere? What happened?
I think that's huge. As you saw of tonight's episode, Amore is back in the house. I voted for Amore, by the way, because I need the messiness. And I think Sincere is going to fall on the sword. I think Sincere is going to fall on the sword for Casey and Corbin because Amore is coming back. And if you saw After Sun, you saw Sincere tell Amora, I would have picked you if we had more time.
I appreciate you for allowing me to experience you. And I know just if we had more time, you would have been the one, like, no doubt about it. So I appreciate you so much.
And now she's back in here. And if you saw the previews for tomorrow's episode, TT's going to work. I don't know if she's been on like a game show, not a game show, but on a reality TV show like this before, but she's playing one hell of a game, getting the smoke off her man's back and putting it on somebody else. And Sincere, you are that guy. Unfortunately, it's looking like your time on this island could be coming to an end. I think this is going to take some heat off of Casey, because one thing I will say is, yes, did Casey piss people off? Yes, but after a while, it is going to get old, especially now that Carl's back. Once Anaya is feeling a little bit better in her situation or her status on the island, back with Carl, back when we'll see them smiling and everything again, see her smiling again and whatnot. I do think that's going to take some heat off of Casey. And then, like I said before, Sincere, you got some explaining to do, because Amora, she looks like she might be giving it up, and TT's trying to get her to give it up. Tell Melanie. So I think we're in for an interesting week. Like I said, this isn't going to be a long review or a long recap. This is some stuff I just wanted to touch on. Once again, Casey, is not an issue that you picked TT, but a lot of your comments that we as the viewer saw, you bringing up holding grudges about the door moment. Once again, you are not the first or the last person to be single or no one chooses you on the first night of Love Island. Shout out to Cordell. It happens, bro, but you can't be holding these grudges for it. It looks kind of lame. But listen, you got TT, and she's doing the great PR work. She's getting America to hate on Sincere even more. And I know some people are like, well, why is it taking so long for them to? Why is it when Casey do one thing and Sincere does another thing? It's a big issue, where it's not as big of an issue when Casey does it. It's because one thing that Sincere's doing that Casey's not doing is Sincere is being himself. We know this nigga's a liar. We know Sincere's a liar. Casey, it was like Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde once he left that villa. It went from my queen, my black queen, my dark skinned queen to I ain't trying to deal with its trauma bullshit. Like his whole lingo switched up. Like it's almost like he's trying to keep up with Corbin and everything. So I think that's why it's a little bit more on KC, because it's just like it almost seems like you was faking this shit the whole time just to the right person came through for you. Whereas Sincere, yeah, we know he's a liar. Melanie keeps picking him anyway. It's not going to hit the same. So, like I said, that was a quick recap. Nothing too long there.